Hey everybody, this is Verna. I have a super simple Saturday project for you today. It's a really cute post-it note holder. Hey everybody, this is Verna. I have a super
And let me get my computer
Saturday
situated here.
And I'm going to turn the phone around this way. Let's see if that's better. Okay, so I saw this on Facebook somewhere and maybe it was YouTube, and I just loved it. I went back to find the tutorial and I could not find it. I wanted to credit the demonstrator that had made this little post-it holder, and so I do not know who that is. I couldn't find her, and my apologies to her, but anyways, I wanted to share this with you. It's so cute, just adorable. And it just holds a little post-it pad like this, and it has the little holders to hold it with, and it's so simple to make. So this is what we need for this. You need a piece of cardstock, and I'm using one of our new in colors called Evening Evergreen. It's 3 1/4 by 7. I'm going to get my scoring or my trimmer, and I'm going to score it. So this is the gray scoring blade right here. This is a cutting blade, so we don't want that right now. And so we're going to score this at 3 1/4. So here's 3. I'm going to pull this down a little so you can see it better. Here's 3. I'm going to score it at 3, and then 3 3/4. So I'm going to move it up here like this. All right, so we've got our 2 score lines in there. I'm going to grab my bone folder. And we're just going to give that a good crease on those score lines. Hope you've had a good Saturday. It's been really beautiful here, but really cold. All right, so we've got our little pocket made that's going to hold the post-it pad. So the next thing we're going to do is decorate the front of it, and I've got a piece of 3 by 3 designer series paper, and this is the Pansy Petals. It's just beautiful. It will be available for you to order on Tuesday, May 4th, and I can't wait to share it. Everybody can see it and order it then. If you don't have a new annual catalog and you'd like one and you don't have a Stampin' Up! Representative, I would be glad to send you one. Just email me at vernastamps@gmail.com. And I don't think I introduced myself. I'm Verna Mullen. I'm an independent Stampin' Up! Demonstrator, and I'm located in Western New York State, between Canisteo and Greenwood, New York. I'm a retired New York State employee with Alfred University at the Ceramics College. I was a cataloger and managed the college archives there. Okay, so we've got our front piece on. Now to decorate that, I am using more of that Pansy Petals Designer Series paper, and there's a sheet that is all pansies on one side. It has this on the other. And all I have done is fussy cut a couple of the smaller pansies out of this. There are dies that go with it too, and you could use the dies. And I've also fussy cut leaves from another piece. And this has some of our new in colors in it, the Evening Evergreen and the Soft Succulent. I think this is Soft Sea Foam. But isn't that paper gorgeous? And there's a lot of gingham. There's at least 3 different colors with gingham in this DSP. And this is one of the other pieces, but it's a beautiful, beautiful DSP. So on this little pad here, I put a 3/4 inch by 3 1/4 inch strip across the front. And because there's so much color going on in this one, I decided to use a circle, and I've die cut a circle using the Tasteful Touches labels dies, and it would be this die right here. Makes that super cool, interesting design on the edges here. I'm just gonna take and center this right here on the front, and I'm gonna bring in the pansies that I've already die cut out. And I've got like a lavender, the fresh freesia, and the polished pink, 2 pansies with those different colors. I think I will put the pink down maybe the first here. And I think I will pop up the purple one with dimensionals. I'll grab my dimensionals and bring them over. Just to give it a little depth. These would be really cute gifts. It'd be cute little Mother's Day gifts for, actually this would be a good grandchildren project. All right, so we've got the 2 dimensionals on there. And let's see, this one I think I'll have going probably like that, maybe up a little bit. Now I'm gonna put in some of the leaves that I've cut out, fussy cut. See, we need one going this way. I'm just gonna put a little ink on the very end of them. And we'll have one going out. Oops, I cannot get that. Up here. And put one on this side. Like that. I want that to go in a little farther. I'm going to slip that under the dimensional there. I want it out like that. And one up here. And he needs to go in farther too. And then I think I'll put this one on the bottom. Like that. So the new catalog goes live Tuesday, May 4th. I'm excited about it. I have a launch party Friday at 6 p.m. Eastern Standard Time on my Facebook page, business page. It's stampinnotes.com with Verna Mullen. And I want this leaf shorter. If you're available then and you want to tune in, we're going to have a prize patrol. I'm going to show you some of the different stamps and the way to use them from the new annual catalog, and an ordering special. Okay, the only thing I want to add to the front of this is a little bit of thread, and I brought over the linen thread for a little bow, and I usually love to do use double of the linen thread to make my bow. It just makes it a little more pronounced. And I'm pretending it's one strand, and I'm going to make a bow with the 2 strands. And we need our loops smaller like this. Okay, and I'm going to bring my scissors in and just cut them off there. I need a glue dot. put that right there. Okay, so now for the inside and doing the handles. First thing we're gonna do is we're gonna have our Post-it pad over here. So I don't need a piece of designer series paper to cover the ribbon, but I do need a piece over here. Before I do that, I'm gonna grab my tear and tape and we're gonna lay the ribbon down for the handles. And you want to go in just about 1/4 of an inch on each side. And these pieces of ribbon are 10 inches in length. And you want to make sure you get them the same length. I'm just going to put enough down to hold that in place till I glue the paper over it. And we need another one over here. I'm going to take my scissors and just get the end started to lift that up. Okay, then you're going to take your ribbon and you want to lay it down towards the bottom, about where the score mark is right there. And I'm still keeping this flat, going the same way. And I'm going to bring it over here and do the same thing. So it's up a little bit from it, so I want it the same on this side. All right, so we've got that handle on there. Now, yes, that's the front. So I'm going to take my other piece of designer series paper. These are both, the one for the front and for the inside are 3 by 3. And I will have the measurements down in the description below the video. I will also upload this to YouTube. If you haven't subscribed to my YouTube channel, subscribe, and then you'll be notified when I upload my video tutorials. It's a little crooked, so we want to straighten that out. Okay, so we've got that done. Now we're going to take and put the ribbon on this end. And again, I'm bringing the tear and tape in. We just want enough to anchor that down. And hold it in place. If you have trouble getting the this paper covering off here, what you can do is just go like this with your finger, and that seems to help separate that. Sometimes it's a little bit difficult to get. I also have Monday mystery stamping at 6:30 p.m. Eastern Standard Time on my Facebook page. That's always a lot of fun. Would love to have you join for that. And then we can share, a lot of the ladies share what they've done. Okay, so we're right about there. All right, so we're ready to add our Post-it pad. And these are the 3 by 3 Post-it pads. I think I'll lay it so it's sideways like this. And about like that. So I'm just gonna take my liquid glue and put it on the back of the pad like this. I'm going to lay it down. So my score mark is here. And then the only other thing, if you want to add something to the back here, you can. I didn't do that on mine, but isn't it adorable? Just a cute, really cute pattern to use. And actually, I think you could score this even less than 3 3/4, like, or at 3 1/2. I'm sorry, we've got it scored at 3 1/4 and 3 3/4. But I think you could do it at, let me see, let me pull that in again. I think you could do it at 3 1/4, and then even instead of going a whole 1/2 inch here, you could even do it at 3 5/8 there. All right, so that's today's project. I hope you've enjoyed it, and I will probably be back next week with another project. Take care.